Hello and welcome back to the Voscast. I'm your host, the Doc, and today we're going to be getting into the wild west of the Californias of the where are they playing at? Oklahoma. When we see the Thunder versus the Warriors and the game three of the series. Okay, in this game last game we had the Warriors completely run over the Thunder after they lost game one, and then it was just a complete rout. They were shooting off the charts from three. I think they were 40% from the 3-point line, 50% field goal percentage, and then they had I think it was like 8 players scoring double figures, which is very hard to handle when you have so many players in your team being able to score so many points, and it's distributed all around the place with Steph Curry. I think he was over 50% from three. I think he was like 60 or even higher. Like I think he went like 7 for 12 or something like that from three. Yeah, Draymond played a good game. He had a bunch of rebounds and assists along with his numbers. Clay was a little off, but their team was on fire on all cylinders, and especially with they had some runs in the end of the second half with Steph Curry just bombing away, hitting threes, and he had another one in the third quarter, I think it was. So they were up for a good majority of the game, and when you're playing an all-time team like the Warriors, you have to just be on your game all of the time. There can't be any time when they just take off on you and you can't regroup. You have to be ready for their A game, and that can't happen. That's why the Thunder struggled so much in this last game. Now, what the Thunder need to do in this game to help them survive another onslaught that they might have to go through again is just to be more consistent with their shots and be able to rely on more than one player and not just have Durant and Westbrook always have to take over. Because in this last game, Westbrook was really off, and that hurt them because they had no one else to go to other than Kevin Durant. They had what's his name, Dion Waiters was having a horrible game. He couldn't hit any kind of shot for them. Steven Adams is pretty well off, and even Serge Ibaka, he was struggling too. So overall, they just have to be able to replicate similarly to what the Warriors did and be able to distribute their scoring. I know that the Thunder get a bad rap about having to go through just a Westbrook and Durant, but they have other players that can score. Ibaka can score, Adams can score, Waiters can score, Ford can score. They got a lot of players that can get them points in a quick manner, but they're just struggling to be more consistent and trust on one another. That stems for Westbrook being able to get the ball to his teammates when he's struggling a little bit more at a certain time. Like, that doesn't mean that you can't take any shot, but you have to recognize that when it's just not a good idea for you to stop and take a jump shot, you have to get closer to the rim and take your shot at a certain point. You have to be more open to distributing to all the facets of your team. So I think that the Thunder will be able to replicate this a little bit better this game, because I don't really worry too much about the Thunder. I think they're a great team. I still feel like the Warriors probably will win this series, but if the Thunder can come away and steal this game on their own court, it's not really stealing because they should win their home games, but they can win this home game. I think it'll put them in good position to be able to fight with the Warriors for this series. So I'm leaning my pick toward the Thunder because I feel like they are playing at a good level right now, and I'm just going to give them a 3-point win, so I'm going to go Thunder 104. I think it'll be a little bit low scoring because I think it'll be a little bit more difficult for the Warriors to deal with this crowd that's going to be involved, because they are one of the better crowds in the NBA too. So I'm going 104, 101. So yeah, that's my preview of this game. I'm glad to see you guys here again for the channel. Again, if you like it, give it a like, subscribe. If you're liking the content overall on the channel, comment below who you got for this game, why you got them, and the keys that you see the game that can really affect what's going to happen. So yeah, thanks for coming again for the VoSnet. I'm your host, Duck, and I hope to keep seeing you guys around.